All right, welcome back to New England Fire Cooking. I'm Aaron Higgins, and today in this video I'm going to show you how I like to do a Philly cheesesteak. Let's get to the grilling.
Okay, so the first thing I did was fire up the Blackstone. I'm going to let this get hot, get a little oil on here, and then we're going to be ready for our steak. Okay, next what I have here is just over a pound of some shaved steak as well as some sandwich steak. Going to toss it right in the middle of this Blackstone. Next, we want to start moving this meat around. Just kind of bust up this big lump of meat, move it around all over this griddle, let it get nice and brown on both sides. Got our spatulas going here, chop it all up, move it around a little bit, separate it all. You want to make sure it gets cooked nice and even. About halfway through the cooking process, I'm going to take some of this Killer Hogs TX brisket rub, and I'm just going to give it a light dose. And after that, we're just going to keep moving this meat around, get some of that seasoning all mixed in to what we've got cooking here. Pretty soon it's going to be ready for our veggies. Next, it's time to add our veggies. We've got some chopped white onion, green and red bell pepper, chopped and sliced up. We're going to throw those right in the middle of the Blackstone. And just like we did with our steak, we're going to add some of this TX brisket rub by Killer Hogs. We've shut off the side that we have our steak on. Just keeping that warm right now, and we're just going to cook these veggies down really quickly. We're just going to get a nice sweat on them, get them a little al dente, and then we'll be ready to make some steak and cheese grinders. Okay, so we got a good sweat on our veggies. Shut both sides off, just keeping everything warm right now. And as you can see, I've got 3 grinder rolls, or sub rolls, as some of you guys would call them, in this pan. And what I'm doing is I'm just layering in some slices of American cheese. We're going to set all this goodness on top of the American cheese. Now it's time to lay that steak goodness right on top of that bed of cheese right in these sub rolls. You want to heap it on generously. Don't be shy. You got a lot of meat to work with here. And the bigger the grinder, the better. Same thing with these peppers and onions. Just heap them right on. Do not be shy. This is Flavor Town. Oh my God, this is Flavor Town. You should smell this right now, you guys. We're going to throw this in the Traeger right at 350 degrees. Let everything get nice and toasty and melty. And after about 10 minutes on the Traeger, these grinders are looking awesome. They smell really awesome too. Bread's nice and toasty. Cheese is nice and melty. Now it's time to take these bad boys off the Traeger and get right into these.
Okay, you guys, here I am with this Philly cheesesteak, and I can't wait to get into this. Real easy recipe, just some shaved steak that you can get at the supermarket. Just shaved steak for sandwiches, 1 white onion, red bell pepper, green bell pepper. Fire up your Blackstone or your cast iron, whatever you're gonna cook on. Get that shaved steak on there and just let it start doing its thing. It really doesn't take too long to cook this stuff. When you see that the meat's almost finished cooking, that's when you want to throw your vegetables on. Just let those sweat down a little bit, let those onions start caramelizing, let that pepper soften up just a tad, and then we put our cheese on the bread, loaded our steak on, our veggies, all that, and then we place them in the Traeger at 350 degrees and just let everything toast up and get nice and melty. Now, I'm gonna get into this. This looks absolutely fantastic. I love Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. That is a Philly cheesesteak. Wow. It's melty. It's cheesy. Veggies have great flavor on them. The steak has great flavor. The bread and just lightly toasted gives it a little bit of a crispy crunch as you bite into it. This is absolutely awesome. I love Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, and when a recipe is this easy, you just got to go with it. I'll make these bad boys multiple times this summer. Easy. Doesn't break the bank. Real easy to do. It takes no time at all. That Blackstone, man, I got to tell you, delivers really good even cooking across the board. You can really knock something like this out of the park when you have a flat top like a Blackstone. I'm going to leave a link to Blackstone in the description of this video. It's our affiliate link. If you have any interest in Blackstone, be sure to use that link to check them out. That helps us out a lot. And I'm going to do the same thing with Traeger. We toasted these in the Traeger, 350 degrees. And again, you got a great smoky flavor on here. Traeger delivers just solid, repeatable, consistent results over and over and over again. I'm going to put a link to them in the description as well. It's also our affiliate link to Traeger. If you're interested in Traeger, please use that link to check them out. That helps us out big time. I'm going back in. Man, I love grilled onions. Grilled onions and peppers. Some shaved steak. Good old American cheese. You can't beat it. You could have a lot of fun with this. You could throw some sausage in here. You know, maybe you threw some pepper jack cheese on there, or provolone, or you know, you want to add some mushrooms to it. By all means, go right ahead. Use this as a baseline. Make this recipe your own. Have fun with it. It's what we're here for. Well, we're also here to eat, but if you can have fun and eat at the same time, I'm down. I don't think I have too much else to say about this sandwich other than it is absolutely incredible. I think if I say any more, I'll either become redundant or just, you know, doing it an injustice, but I am going to eat it. Before I do, guys, if you like what you see here, you like what we're doing on this channel, please give us a subscribe. We're on social media. We're on Instagram and Facebook, and of course YouTube. Leave your comments in the comment section. Have any questions, feel free to drop us a message. We'd love to hear from you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We'll see you next time.